was saying just now to you is that pick up the energy with two siblings of you, right? And I was also telling you about a relationship too as well that you are picking up around, as I said. There's a lot of quarreling around you, a lot of confusion, but you don't like confusion because you're that kind of person who grew up praying a lot, but these days you're not trusting a lot of people around you, especially your friends. But I pick up too also there's a relationship that you just met somebody recently and you're just talking right now.
Yeah.
But you're not 100% sure if that's the person you want to be. You're giving him a chance. Mm-hmm. Am I wrong at all about anything I can tell you there? Not at all. No. But also your mom is picking up your mother's health is not as good as it should be.
No, she has
the pressure keep going up. Before you could say that, I'll tell you her pressure keep going up and she's taking some medication. Also, she should be careful how she walking because something is wrong with her leg. The knee, something is wrong with her knee, like one of her knee not giving her, a proper balance at all. Do you know anything at all about that?
Well, she have a short and long foot, but sometimes
okay. How do I know that? Can I guess that? You heard again, right? I can't guess that, right? What I do actually is go to the point with people and family, you see. And in your heart, you're looking for love, but you find this every time you find somebody to find the love, you find that you just have to keep moving on and on and on. That is getting you very depressed these days about the way things are around you. How do you feel about that?
True.
Could I be wrong at all about that?
Yeah.
But the part with your mother is really shocking at that?
Yeah.
How do I know that the leg is not balancing properly? Can't guess that, right?
No.
So you tell people the things I've said to you just now, would it be true? Are we making this up, or would you tell someone it is real or it's false? What would you tell them? It's real.
Welcome back to Mind Reader. I am Sheldon Yo, and I'm sitting with me. We have Miss Savitri Mirage. How are you?
I'm fine.
Tell about your proposals just now. I really don't know about those proposals. But anyhow, I'll just keep it brief. How was the reading for you? Was it very insightful, profound? How did you feel sitting there with Mr. Ragoo?
Well, to tell you the truth, this was not rehearsed, and I must say he was actually in my mind. Everything that he said is actually happening and had happened, and yes, it is true.
When you recommend friends and family and so forth to actually go and see him for it?
Yes, I do. To have a better life and to see things different, yes.
You look relaxed.
I am. After that reading, I am.
All right, wonderful.
With all the proposals?
Won't go any further there. At this time, let's take it straight over to Mr. Ragoo again with another member of the audience, of course, to get their special reading. Mr. Ragoo?
My tarot cards basically, I tell you what is happening now. I pick from the energy that you have, and from the energy, what you're not hearing here is what happens after you leave from doing a reading by me, because the readings do actually, everything that I tell you may not understand, but when you leave, if people log on to my Facebook, Winston Ragoo, they'll see what people have said. Like a lady came to me 6 months ago, and I told her that you're going to get pregnant. She said, pregnant? I'm not interested in any children. But there's on my Facebook now, she called me the other day and told me she's pregnant. She went for an ultrasound, and I told her it was going to be a girl, and she said, wow, it's a girl. So it actually doesn't happen right away. It's not like the chips don't fall right away. Okay. What I'm telling you here now, the rest is left to see. Okay, so you shuffle it up and cut it off. So I'm going to demonstrate again how the tarot works again. Right, so you could put it down and just cut it off now. Right. So I must say that some people have done tarot reading sometime along, in your life you would have, and some don't. So I would start with the first card saying, this is really good. It says, you're seeking opportunities with jobs right now. And there's a lot of opportunities coming your way, a lot of job opportunities heading your way. But it tells, I'll tell again, I stopped because all my pores started raised. The energy, this is no joke, and I'm telling the audience, once my pores started raised, it tells the energy from the gentleman is so strong that his mind is so open and there's not any block or anything, because I'm feeling the energy is so free that it's flowing from you. It says you're a family person, you always put your family first. You're always trying to get your family together. It also says there's a lot of moves coming around you in positions with your job and stuff. There's basically a lot of moves happening around you. You're praying a lot these days for things to happen the way you want it to happen. I will tell you this too, but I stop in tarot and tell people some psychic. You're trying to put your life on track where you're trying to focus now on your family life. Before, more it was your business. But now you're putting your family first in front of everything. It says here that, money might be a bit tight these days, but you're working on it. And also too, your wife is here and you're saying, there's a lot of things to be done with her and you need to help her, so you need to find that finance around you. While you're hanging around waiting to see what the opportunities lie around, you don't trust people easily. You tell people things that, not to hurt them, but you don't tell them your personal things that you want them to know. The end of an ordeal is coming now to an end, where you feel like your life is coming to an end. You feel like you've gone into a new era of your life now, having to start everything over.
Yeah, that's true.
But it also tells too as well that you feel like you have to keep fighting to get to this side of your life. Giving is one of the best things you can do in life, but you're very emotional when coming to your wife. It's a very emotional part of your life where you feel, and you've said that this is one relationship I'm not going to turn my back on. You didn't get married to walk out in this relationship at all. But you're praying a lot to and asking advice from God to guide you through this whole thing, because you're not going to give up on the fight that you have. Sometimes you feel as though it's a struggle to get through life and situations might be very difficult. But it says, when you feel like that, don't feel depressed, don't feel down. This is the time when you need to put God in your life and actually start calling on Him. You don't need to go to a church, you don't need to go to any, you just call His name, call on God, and it will work for you. It says that whatever opportunities may be coming now, it will pay off, whatever you do. Now, I'm going to stop the card, and I don't know you for the first time, but I'll say that I told you just now that you have, I'm seeing you on the road driving, but you're into the construction business too as well. And I can't guess that, as well as I told you about having a daughter.
Yeah.
I can't guess. You have a daughter, I'm in the audience, and say, would I be able to ask you those things just one day? I can't guess that. All right, so I'll go on with the card. What I do is psychic, tarot, psychic. So it says, all your hard work that you put out now will pay off, whatever you do. But what you need to do is put your mind into whatever you do and focus. People put their minds into things, but they're not focusing. Focus on where because you're doing a lot of studying. This is in your mind where you're going and what you're doing. This card tells you that, did you have anything to do with the police recently on the road or any accidents? To be careful. This is a card that warns you on how to be careful of your circumstances around you. It says that you don't like conflict and you don't like backing out at all. You withdraw from every time something like that happens. These days you feel like you're not making money at all. Telling yourself you have to put together a lot of things that you need to do to make money.
Yeah.
But you feel like sometimes you're moving a bit too slow.
Yeah.
I ask people this. You feel like you're behind time?
Yeah.
You are actually behind time. You were supposed to be taking a loan. Are you proposing to take a loan to the bank or trying to get to the bank to take a loan?
Actually thought about it.
Well, this is what the tarot does. It says that you're planning to take a loan in the bank. But you want to be very generous to people around you to help you whatever you do. So this time it says that I'm going to stop on this card for now. And it says here that the Wheel of Fortune, what didn't happen to you positively last year, it's all coming back around to you now. And this is the time where you should take it, the opportunity to grasp at whatever comes your way in a positive way.
Okay.
So how would you say these cards that I've read here, the first time you've done tarot?
Well, actually it was accurate. So you hit a lot of points.
Especially the part where there's a lot of opportunities coming your way.
Okay.
Especially one of the best opportunities that came your way so far has been your family, has been the wife and your child. And it says too as well that there's a lot of move coming, but you have to put your mind towards God. Putting your mind towards God and changing all the circumstances where you don't trust people at all. You tell them what they need to hear, but then you hold back the rest to see where it's going.
Yeah.
It tells you at the end of the ordeal. So I'm saying here now, would you, is this card accurate, would you say?
Yeah.
100%? Is it 100%? Is it 50%? How would you tell the listener?
99.9.